Well, good evening, YouTube. Hey, I got a great call this week from our beloved Carolina Chris. And he was out and about somewhere. I haven't figured out exactly where yet, but some sort of a thrift store. And he found himself a Tilley heater. And oh my gosh, we were really working it out and trying to figure out whether he had all the parts there and all that stuff. And it was a fun time. Thanks for the call, Chris. Anytime, anybody want to hook me in on one of your scores, I'd love it. But I thought I would get mine out, and I'll dedicate this to Carolina Chris. I'll show you what mine looks like and the pieces that I have. And I'm going to fire it up. I haven't fired this thing up but one time ever, and it's been a couple years. So I thought I would do it. And if you're into sticking around and doing it with me, let's do this. All right, thanks for sticking around. I appreciate it. Hey, so real quick, here's the head. When I bought this, I bought it as parts. I got two of them. I think I got both of mine for 10 or 15 bucks, maybe 20. And they were both labeled as parts. I got it at the Brooks Steam Up swap meet here in Oregon, and this is what it looked like, and this was in a bag. And I have another one back up in here behind me. I'll get that out someday too, or I'll probably show it to you. It's the bigger version of this one. And anyway, come to find out, it seems like all the parts are here. But Chris, here's the head, and it looks like it's the same head that you have, but you're missing this screen right here. And it looks like you just unthread this baby here. Boom, and this screen just slips over the top of this porcelain tube right here, this little diffuser tube, and that's it. And I think I got it the right way. Let me see. Yeah, it's going to go this way. The bigger end is going to hug up here. Let me see if that tightens down at all. Yep. No. Yeah, it does. I had that pretty loose, and then this just goes like that. That's it. And I don't know what this is. I thought, oh, when I got it, it was like this. That's right. It goes like this. And I don't know. Remember our conversation that we had about what the story of this breather is right here? I have a feeling that maybe it just affects the airflow. You know, hot air, cold air. It might affect the heat. I'm not sure. We've also got this pricker right here, and I can feel it up here, and I don't have a handle. I was gonna make a handle for this real quick. In fact, why don't we do that? But I want to make this I think this is basically a pricker. I think that this is a generator, and this will clean it out. I do have a little bit of fuel in here. My pump has ran dry. Oh, that stinks. We'll pour that out. Look at that. That's nasty. We'll get this cleaned up. We'll get then get this off of here. And get that valve in here, the pump leather lubed up. Get all this grime off of here. And we'll give her a go. Smells like gasoline. Okay, I use a little bit of dog leash on here, and just a very light. See if I can get this to break loose. It's on there good. Huh. Wow, that's on there. I might have to do some heat. Woo, look at that. That stinks. Let me take this to the wire wheel real quick. All right, there we go. And I'm just going to give this a... Just going to warm it. that'll break loose. There we go. No. Wow. I'm gonna have to give it a little more heat. Definitely a gasket underneath here. It looks to be in decent shape. I'm just gonna go right onto this just to see if I can get it started. No. Interesting. That thing is on there. I must not have never been into this. That's my guess. I mean, it couldn't have been that long, right? It does unthread. I don't like doing this, but... Oh, got it. Got it. Be careful. I don't want to scratch that. Let's see. That's not bad. Let me go spray this out with some carb cleaner, and then I'm going to put some oil in here, and we'll see if we can get it to pump. All right. That's clean in there. And let's see. See if we can get this to bite. Some oil. That seems to be doing okay. Let me give it a little bit of neat's foot oil. Get in there now. There we go. Okay. Yep. Now will it blow out? No. I think we're good. Just a little. Let me get some spray. What do I got? There we go. Okay. Say anything? Oh boy, I spilt that nasty fuel on my bench. Dag diggity. Let's go ahead and get the rest of it out. Look at that yellow. It is yellow. I wonder if that's kerosene. It smells like gas though. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of white gas in there and shake it and then pour it out. You know what I'm thinking? I don't think I ever ran this one. I think I got both of them at the same time. And I think I ran the big one, but I don't think I ever fooled with this one. This was on the list, and I don't think I ever followed through with it. I think this is going to be a first-time fire for this baby, because there's just no way that that fuel soured that quick. All right, wipe this down. I'm going to give this a little squirt of good fuel. There we go. much. I don't want to waste any much anyway. All right, let's get this over off onto the other bench. Okay, here we go. I'm going to get this white fuel off the bench. I'm going to get some kerosene, which I have right here. Oh, it's empty. I need to get another jug. Okay. Okay. Funnel. Okay, here we go. Okay, I think that'll do it. That will do it. Where's that lid? Hey, boy. Okay. Didn't even spill any on my work shoes. That's unusual. Okay, we are going to put the valve back in. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with, is that I got both of these, and I remember lighting the big one. I don't remember lighting this little one. So, hand tight. Yep, I think we got it. All right, now we need to put this head on. Actually, I want to see if I can get any fuel to come out of the top first. Okay, let's see if we get this thing to burp at all. Nope. It's leaking a little bit down here low. I got nothing coming out of the top. There, oh, I got a little bit. There it goes. See it? There it goes. It went. It went. Oh, where's this leaking out? I'm getting a leak. I'm getting a leak here out of the pump. I'm definitely getting a leak out of the pump. It's blowing back. I bet that pip down there is bad. Let's take a look at that pip. That can't be. We cannot have fuel coming out of here. Let's see. Let's take a peek at this pip down here. If I can get it off. Should be a spring in there. Right there. It's dirty. I got something in there. Okay, the rounded part went in. And there's the pip. right there. And it's dirty. But it doesn't look too bad. But definitely dirty. Let's see if we stretch this spring out a little bit, put it back, and see if we can get this to behave. Okay. Oh, I got fuel in here. Okay. But can I blow? Yes. See that? Can't have that. Can't have that.
Paramedic 13 on our mutually move up to station 20, repeating paramedic 13, mutually move up to station 20, wake up clear 1631.
Cannot have that. Now I'm curious. Is there something else here? Is something I'm missing? Looks like there should be. Looks like there should be a seal around here too, but that wouldn't be. That wouldn't be. Am I missing a part? See that? See that little inverted area around that edge there? That looks like it looks like it would be a seal. But against what? Can't be. Let's look at it again. Maybe it's just flat, dried out. There ain't much of it extending past. That would go this way. It was in upside down, I think. It was in upside down. That would go this way. This would go that way. Let's see. Yeah. That pit, that was upside down. Wait till I show you. If I can get it screwed back on. That sticks out like that. Okay. Good pumpage. No. But I think that definitely sticks out there. try it. Definitely don't want this thing to backflow out on the bench while we got this thing lit. That would be trouble. That would be real trouble. Okay, I got some pressure now. See, it's coming out. Can't have that, Steve. And I got a little bit of leak right here. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yep. Okay. Oh, something changed. We gotta look at that pip again. Oh, there's junk in there. You see that? Quite a bit of junk. Let me get a tweezers. I don't have tweezers. But let me see if I can. There. Like 2 chunks of something. And that would be enough for this to not close. Let's try it again. But I'm certain. Uh-oh, where'd that spring? Okay, I'm certain. I'm also going to open the spring up just even a little bit more. I'm certain that this was in backwards. This went right in here. Like so. Oh, that might be. It really doesn't smoothly. See that? It's being held in place. I'm thinking that maybe. Yeah, maybe that helped. It was kind of getting hung up. Bound. Going through that hole. Man, I've had a tiny little file. Maybe a drill bit. I'm going to see if I can find a drill bit that size and just kind of just stimulate that hole a little bit. All right, so I'm just going to use the back end and just kind of rub that brass. Yeah, that actually, that might have did it. Okay, now let's try it. You know what? I flipped the spring too. I flipped the spring. The spring had one end was like a cone. I think the spring was actually rubbing against the hole where this is. Maybe I think we might have got it. I think the the taper. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice, and I'm liking it now. Yeah, that should, see that? Now let's try it. That feels good. Ooh. And nothing coming out. Yeah. All right, now this I'm going to give this a little extra tightening. All right, come on now. So far, so good. The little drop coming out of this valve. I will bet you if I gave that just a little heat, and a little tightening, that might fix that problem. Now, let's see if we get anything up out of this here. Should get some love. Ooh, that's money. And nothing coming out of here. Okay. All right. They had that pip was in backwards. It was absolutely in backwards. And then the spring, one end of the spring was kind of comes down kind of at a point. There's a hole all the way through the spring. I had that near that pin where the pin went through, that where I cleaned that out. And I think that the spring, it had play in it like this, and I think that it was actually kind of disrupting the. You want that nice and fluid there. I'm still holding here. Oh, I think I got this. I don't have a grill for this. I'm gonna have to make one, and I was thinking what I would do is, especially now that I'm getting excited, now that Chris got one of these, is maybe steal one off of like an electric one. I'll take my tape, take a picture of it, and then when I'm out yard selling, if I can find like an electric heater, a newer one, maybe I can steal the grill off of it or modify it. And the back side. Okay. This is gonna light. It's gonna go. I'm stoked. All right, let's put this back on here. And let's see. We need to make a bowl here for spirits. We need to make a spirits burner. Chris, this is what I was talking about. This is the bottom of a here. Let me get one. This is the bottom of an electric percolator pot that would come down, and this would be at the bottom. Instead of this big wide one here, they make them that are just this big. There's usually a divot in the bottom of the fount or the coffee pot that this would sit in. I like this one because it's metal, not aluminum. The shaft is aluminum, but the bottom is metal. So I'm gonna what I'm gonna do is I cut that off, And now I'm going to drill this out just a skosh so it fits tight down on this generator. All right, let's see. How bad is it? Oh, not much. You know that? Not much at all. I think I might be able to ream that. Let's see. 'Cause I want it tight. Is it spinning? No. Ooh. No pushback. Right? No. Got our alcohol. Okay, I need pliers to turn this up. Oh, we're going to light this up. Preheat. Here we go. There's our alcohol preheater. I'm getting excited. Here's something. Something's happening. Hear it? Uh-oh. Something's happening. Something's happening. So this was almost out. So I think kerosene is leaking down the shaft and getting back into this right here because that alcohol was almost gone. Something's happening. Ooh, 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 look, I got a blue flame. See that up there? At the top. Something's going. That looks correct. That definitely has. Yeah, see that? I wonder if that needs to be turned in. It's working now. Turn it all the way in. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, doggy. It's going. Oh, yeah. It is going. Oh my gosh, and the heat is pouring off this thing. Ooh, something happened. Maybe this needs to be... Something happened. There it goes. This is definitely, this little tube is definitely key. Oh boy. I'm so happy when the plan comes together. I'm going to grab this by its handle and pop it right up here on the table. And there is our heater. Tilley. And I think it's running right. I think maybe it could run better. Let me try giving it a little more pressure. All right, everybody, it's working. I've got a nice little blue flame up here. I'll show it to you again. That mantle is glowing red. I think it can burn better, but I do think, I'm sure I'm going to get some feedback on that, but I think that blue halo up there has got to be the correct, it's got to be what we're looking for. I'm going to say goodbye, but I'm going to turn the light off and we'll tune out with a little nighttime shot because it's just too cool. Oh, that mantle is getting more red, more full. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. And until next time, we'll see you then. All right, just in. After this thing runs for about 15 minutes or whatever, and it's at its max heat, this head is as hot as it's going to get. Turn that tube directly into the dish, and it's just sucking in hot air, and it's just burning killer. I just love this thing. Just look at that heater. I don't know why I don't play with these more often. I don't. Just look at it.